Hope you didn't turn this off, otherwise no one can hear what I'm talking about. You can turn off the announcer sound, I think. Anyway, Sunstar. This mechanic I'm talking about is obviously the canopy force field. So generator play a little interesting here because you can open up new flag routes by killing it and getting that force field gone. How would I set up? Again, doing heavy on flag. They have not varied from that in either team. It's Budokai versus Archangelus on the heavy on flag duties. What else has changed? Mechanic is still sniping for Ego like he was in the last map, the Funsies map. And here are Kiwi and Pessy on the same route, or similar routes, ghosting one another. They could clear... No! They cleared the... They got Pessy out, but the flag took a bad bounce. People could not get it. He's going to try and move it, but going the wrong way, very slowly. There's Vec with a good shot, finally. Budokai is very low, and their force field's gone. Actually, both force fields are gone now. So new flag routes are opened up. Here comes Mi-Fi in a few seconds here. Hopefully Pessy spotted him for his defense.
He did, and he took a shot at him.
Oh, Kanak says no, you can't even approach my flag, it's my flag, you're dead. So no flag run for Moot Point. Actually, Moot Point got their flag into their base, that's a good move. Oh, it fell down, to the bottom. So 8 more seconds of safe. A few more seconds, Pessimistic was good there after the return. 1v1 against Archangelus. Oh, a nice timing there, return happened right as he came over. He took a hit on the stand, but he's going to be moving this flag pretty far. He's over the cavernous gap, and Vex says no, that flag's going to fall into the gap and get returned instantly. Vex is actually finally getting his groove on. He was, like you were saying, missing shots before, so that's bad for them. Mi-Fi on a side-to-side route, passes Kiwi. Oh, but dies to Budokai's big, fat, manly chesticles. You see Reddish Blue here in this tower is trying to harass Archangelus, getting him very low. Just going to be Source here versus Small Kiwi in a second. No, Source is very low actually. No flag defense at all. Totally clear stand for Small Kiwi. Vito looking around for flag carriers. Oh, actually stops Kiwi. That's a good play by him.
Small Kiwi was coming in a little bit too high for that round.
I agree with you. It looked awkward from my point of view. Here's Mi-Fi. Mi-Fi's going to be up against Budokai. Force field's back up. Only side-to-side routes allowed at this point. There's the Nitron jump or whatever. Oh, and it dies again to Super Heavy. Meanwhile, I'll pick up and drop a Pessimistic on the other side. This is a tricky map, I feel. I don't feel like it's a map that's so obvious like some of the maps as far as to how to play it.
It's a very strange laid out map. The generators mattering so much in it.
I really like that though, because I like to see teams forced out of their box, their comfort zone, to play different ways. Here's Pessy going front. Is he clearing? What's he doing? Did he bail out? I'm looking for a flag carrier. I don't see anybody. He does take it on a silly slow grab. Just to move it. That is classic cluster play. He punts it about halfway home, but that's going to be returned by the offense. Budokai has not been died yet. He's on a killing spree, actually. Looks like someone has finally decided to deal with Kanak over here on the hill. Make sure he can't harass their flag carriers too much. But again, the generator is down from Moot Point, so there's more flag routes available to Team Egocentric, and the force field is up for them. So Mi-Fi's gonna have to keep going side-to-side routes until their offense can get their groove on. He takes a shot from Kanak. He's actually low now. And there's the death. One more shot from Kanak. Kanak, a very deadly sniper in this game. And again, full clears from Pilot now for Pessy. Archangelus just now coming back to the stand. Will he be 1v1?
Small Kiwi's going to score here unless Ferret with the quick E-grab.
Kiwi waiting for the return, looking for it. Source wants the return. Dies though to Kanak. Oh, and Vec kept it alive, actually. The sniper skied offense and took the flag. Flag is going to be returned, though, for a point. No,
Bear with the stick almost gets in there.
But he does kill Verdi.
Extremely alive.
This is excellent adjustment here from Moot Point to play a little bit of cluster, just to make sure that they're all over the flag play. Play the flag instead of like the the meta generator game or whatever, the standard setup.
Cluster play is extremely interesting. I'm glad to see a little bit of use to try and worm their way back into this match.
Kiwi's low, Mi-Fi's low. Mi-Fi Mi-Fi goes down, the flag is loose. Kiwi is killed the last second. That keeps it alive. Excellent. So we are in a flag stand-up. It is still 0-0 here after 5 minutes of Sunstar. So finally, Moot Point finding a map that they can get their groove on a little bit. If they drag it out and then they score one, that would be cool. They could get a point for the tournament, or we could just see them, finally score an official GameShrine match here against Egocentric. Kiwi's by himself. That's not a good way to come in. Really want to work that out a little better. Actually, Canik is O-sniping Source. Source is going to move away, try and hide behind the building. And finally, their base is back up, so they actually have turrets alive and radar, so that's good for them.
It's interesting to see them change things up.
Pessy instant returned with, like, I guess a Nitron, and Redshblue puts it away 1-0. What were you going to say is interesting?
They decided to hold the flag outside this time, as opposed to trying to hold things in on, I guess, what is a more open base.
Yeah, it does have two entrances, but still, you can turtle in there pretty well, I would say. But that was unfortunate. They didn't chain Pessy out quite in time. Pessy got a nice Nitron unlucky return. I think a little bit there's some aspect of you could avoid the instant return if you're really aware of what you're being attacked by, because I think the flag always goes where you're facing, and you could like turn your free look somewhere else so the flag does not go into the enemy. But that's asking a lot at this stage of the game. Finally, the base is up, so the force fields are up. So Pessy's going to be on a side-to-side route, like I was saying before. 1v2 is not going to happen. There's Vect with the kill. Where's Kiwi? Where's the other flag carriers? They have, again, just lost their force field a second ago. Here's Kiwi in the back, looking for that back route. And they don't see him. He does steal it from Archangelus. He's looking the wrong way. This is going to be base-to-base. Pretty quick cap. Early E-grab by Ferret. He's going to look to punt, maybe? He does punt. There it goes. This will be kept alive by the offense again. No, Verdi wants the return. Almost gets it. Kratos throws it away. I'm not sure if I agree with that. Saved by Vect again. Vect being very helpful to his guys find the flag. Oh no, Redshblue got the kill and missed. Another guy missed it. Mi-Fi missed it, but does kill Redshblue. This is very awkward. Ivan against the world here. And he gets the return. Oh, bad timing on that shot. They should have waited a little bit. The tricky part of flag scrambles is that if you time your shots wrong, you'll lose the flag anyway, even though you're shooting the flag around.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard to decide when to shoot in that situation. But in that case, little things matter. Greth taught me a valuable lesson this Sunday during this one-day tournament. Little things matter. The little aspects of play will affect the outcome of every play, and those things add up to a win or a loss. Now it is 2-0 Ego after 8 minutes here on Sunstar.
It would, of course, be a man from StarCraft that tells you that.
Well, that's true. Obviously, they do believe that in the StarCraft world, but Greth is obviously a very smart tribes guy. He's very passionate about the stuff. I think I learned a lot from him this weekend. Cannot wait to work with him again. And check out the casts from the one-day We're Going Live tournament on tribescast.com if you have not already. They're a lot of fun. Greth was there. We had a lot of new casters and other stuff. Fair Spork here trying to get rid of Budokai for Mi-Fi in a few seconds. Kratos also in a heavy. They get rid of Budokai. It's only Verti here, who just died actually. So totally clear flag stand in a few seconds here. Could this be a rally point for Moot? They're going to be moving this flag really fast. Where's Canuck? Canuck's going to be looking to kill him, I think. Simultaneous grab by Kiwi is going to be again base to base with that back route. Mi-Fi barely got over that gap actually and punts it right into Pilot's waiting arms. Hopefully that'll be kept alive by his defenders. Pilot and Redshblue looking for that return, like early return. And another flag standoff. This could be bad for them because they have not won but one standoff, and that was on Rain Dance, which doesn't really count. Oh no, Pessimistic almost got a return there by killing the flag carrier, but was killed. Finally they resolve into a real standoff without the offense harassing them. Now what will Canuck do? Will Canuck O-snipe or will he just hang back? He was O-sniping before. Once again, I have to note that the Ego base is up and has not been taken back up for Moot Point yet. So they're working with this force field still. Only important during, still flag play, obviously, not during these standoffs, but Ego's been more thorough about getting rid of the enemy base.
Well, those base turrets can actually make a pretty good difference if the players are standing close to them during the
And they are hanging out near this Mark 1 turret they've upgraded, but and it is alive actually, they didn't kill it. I wish that more teams would actually kill the installations, because if you, like, forget, you know, if you kill the generator and then forget it's going to come up again, those turrets will start shooting you, and you're going to be in trouble at that point during a standoff like this. Pessi wants that return, actually. He almost got it, but no. They do keep it alive. Who's shooting at them? I guess it was Archangellus was shooting at Pessi. Verdi opting for an interesting spot. He's holding it at the top of this conduit where he has high ground. High ground very important in tribes because you can really go to work on your enemies if they're trying to fly up to you. They're going to be starved for energy at that point. He does now float to the force field to try and dodge this Merv launcher from Krytos. And again, thanks to my buddy Frayed Not Here for coming out tonight to help us cover this. This is one of his first times doing camera. Sacrifice is getting low, he throws it away. Reddish Blue is there, Pilot is there. Source misses the pickup. They do kill Reddish Blue though. Pilot is there though, and they shoot it away from him at the last second. Good play there. You have to really wait and be very patient with your shots, otherwise you might lose the flag scramble in that situation. B5 with a Nitron gets the flag loose and misses the return. He could not get it. Too bad. Almost had a point there. He was not in the right position quite to get that return. Kratos not giving up. He's going to come in and try and kill Verdi, who's at half health. Did Pisty get a Nitron? Yeah, looks like he might have. Another flag carriers go down. They kill no. Looked like it was Ludikai. Somebody skied in and took it away. So another return for Ego in the standoff war. 3-0. And we're nearing halftime. 13 minutes to go. Which is plenty of time for Moot Point to win if they really get their act together, but I don't see it happening tonight.
They're just not bringing it. A lot of these duels that they should be winning, where they've got more people, they're just not getting the kills. They're just a little bit off here and there, and it's really costing them in the grand scheme of things.
Again, Greth would say the little things are adding up. Here's Mifi. He will be 1v1 against Ludikai, who's not on the stand. So this could be a good flag run for him. There he goes. Looks like it may have taken one hit, but he is actually in a good position to dodge Kanak's sniper shots. He's going to cross over the val. Oh, looks like he had to punt. He was hit by something. Probably Kanak. And now Reddish Blue is clearing off for... I don't see a flag carrier quite in range yet. But they can easily cluster this flag away. There's Kiwi, finally, from the back. The same route. See, the problem here is that if they hadn't had the flag already, if Kiwi had gotten that flag away when their flag was still, that flag would be home so fast that they would have to really scramble. Oh no, speaking of scrambles, British Blue's gonna get this return. No, Archangellus saves it, the big fatty in that big heavy armor. Trying to fight Verdi here, looking for a Nitron. Is Verdi a chaser? Yes, he's a Pathfinder. You could Nitron him. Archangellus so low, Verdi is finally killed last second. Pessy's still alive. Thrusts and misses the flag. So it's another stable standoff, finally. It's very smart what you see there, because the guys from Moot Point all stayed back to help their defense before they went offense again.
Now, I believe what we've been seeing here is that Mephi's been intentionally setting up to punt the flag every time he goes over that gap, just to ensure that he doesn't get taken out by sniper fire and that the flag gets returned automatically while he's going over the flag gap. And so his teammates are moving out to pick up the flag and abandoning the flag stand, just letting Ego get a free shot at the flag grab.
All of them, or just like one or two?
Two of them.
I didn't notice that transition play, but I did see that earlier there was a snipe that put a flag into the big cavern, the big gaping hole, and so that may have been a concern for them. Because you see him cut very close to the very edge where it's very thin, a very thin gap, and he punts it over the gap safely. You know, oh no, Pilot killed the flag carrier. He's finally killed. Reddish Blue wants the return also. Archangellus saves it. How is Ego doing? Ego is... Verdi is floating to try and avoid fair with Spork, who has changed to Pathfinder. That Raider was not working out for him, I guess, in the returns. Oh, the flag actually got returned, and Pesci had to chain grab it. This could be a good situation for... They conk it out. This could be a point for them right now, finally. Kiwi E-grabs in the last second. He's going to be clustered out, I think. Pilot wants to kill Greendo here. I didn't see how they got their flag back. Maybe it was Barrett. Oh no, Pilot kills him. Neck misses the pickup. Pilot misses the pickup. That does save it. Where's their flag? Ivan's looking for it over here on their side. Oh no, Pilot stole it from him, put it back on the Ego stand. No point for Moot point tonight. And Ivan's flag is still alive, actually. Krytos just threw it away to keep it away from the stand. He's all by himself, though. Source looking the wrong way, not attacking the flag carrier. He wants to get off the stand again. And here comes all the Moot point guys to try and stop this play. But no, they are too late. The flag was returned, and that's 4-0 for Ego. Like, 3 times in a row, I guess, if you don't count Rain Dance.
You know what? Moot has been showing a lot better performance this match.
I know it's very hard to talk when you're observing. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
you have to do both.
I
That's why
wouldn't
Craig
be
never commentates. He always does the camera only because it's so hard to concentrate on that and talk.
I wouldn't be
But
surprised.
yes, you're absolutely right. I agree with you. They have been cleaning up a lot of their play, but it's not been enough. Ego is obviously a pretty well practiced team. He's going to be going down here to the defense. Not enough distract to really get them moving. And meanwhile, Pessy on the other side slips right by a totally clear stand. Where did he go? Oh, actually lost it. He lost it in the abyss and dies. He may have gotten shot off route. Meanwhile, Mifi got his flag over the gap. Like as you were saying before, he punts it before Kenna could snipe him. Oh, Reddish Blue and Dirty versus the World. Oh, was that a mid-air return? What in the world just happened?
That was a fantastic return.
How did he do that? Did he, like, was that a Nitron? Did he throw it? Either way, it was 5-0 Ego in about 15 minutes or so. 3 maps in a row they've done this for the GameShrine tournament. Let's get some interviews in here. tribescast.org